Hello, I'm going to be giving you a Christmas Breyer barn tour of Smokey Ridge Stables. So first you see here is our sign. Here's a little wreath on it, and this is our stables symbol. It's a little jumping horse. Here we have a mailbox with a horse on it, Christmas tree beside it. Over here, this is our bigger sign that has some pictures of our riders doing English and Western. Here we offer English, dressage, cross-country, show jumping, Western, barrel racing, reining, and Western pleasure, breeding, boarding lessons, rescues, trail rides, and much, much more. There's our symbol again, and over here is a little statue. So here is the front of this, and if you come around here, here is where we keep our Mustangs, and it is an electric fence, so we put the sign here. It says warning, electric fence, do not touch. And over here it says please do not feed the horses. So yeah, come in here, and since it's Christmas, it's obviously during winter and it has snowed. Right here we have Midnight Magic, or Midnight. He is one of our rescued Mustangs, and back there we have a Peaceful Blizzard, or Blizz, and Spontaneous Rhythm, or Jazz, and they are fighting at the moment. So yeah, that's them, and there's their little water trough. So this is the Mustang paddock, and now let's move on to one of our barns. Okay, so here is our first barn. This is one of our mare and foal barns. First up, we have Royal Request, or Garnet, and her foal Romeo back there. There's a little nameplate, and these are little ornaments that we put by their nameplates since it's Christmas time. And there is also Christmas lights lining the top of it. And there's a little wreath and a lantern. And back there, there is a radio and a tack box that these two mares and their foals share together. Right here, this is Suki's song, or Suki, and her full haiku back there. And they have little ornaments right here. Down here, this is Milo, and he hangs out around this barn because him and Suki are like best buddies and everything, so he just stays around here. And if you come around here, here we have a Christmas tree and some presents for the mares and their foals. And right here we have a little hitching post. There's a bucket that we put water in for the horses to drink, and here's a little padding right here for when they tack up. So yeah, this is one of our mare and foal barns. So yeah, let's go on to the arena. Okay, so here is the arena, and we have cleared the snow out of the arena because we don't like the horses to slip on the snow while they're in here. And in here right now, this is Amanda, and she is free jumping Toby, and his show name is Toby or Not Toby, and he is just jumping this little jump right here. So yeah, and the fences is still outlined with snow, except for the gate back there. We like to clear the gates of the snow. So yeah. So this is the arena. It's not too big at the moment, but we're planning on making it bigger, but it works for now. So yeah, this is the arena, so let's move on to the next barn. Okay, so this is our next barn, and it currently only holds one horse at the time. Well, two actually, because one of our mares just gave birth. This is Glorious Guidance, or Gloria, and her new full rhythmic Echo, or Echo. And he was just trying to stand up there, and so we keep them in here where it's heated to where he won't get cold. So yeah, that's them. And their stalls are outlined with wreaths and little snowflakes, and they have little lights above them. Here is a sign that says absolutely no smoking in barn area. And here's our jump storage. So yeah, we thought it was too small to be a stall, so we just put jumps in there instead. And if you come around here, here is a little area that whatever horse is staying in that stall right there, they can come out here, but we have it closed right now since those two are in there and we don't want them coming outside and getting too cold. So they're in there for right now. And the fence is decorated right here. And this is Roxy. She is our Great Dane. And she is very sweet. She just roams around the barn most of the time. So yeah, that's her. And over here, in this little paddock right here, we have Champagne Rose, or Rose, in her full soda pop or soda. And we mostly change out the horses in this paddock. When we put the mares out in the big pasture, we'll put a stallion or a gelding in here to where we can rotate them out. So yeah, she's just in here, and there's her little blanket. Over here that's her halter. Here's the gate there. It says, please keep gate closed, thanks. So yeah, and that's mostly this little area. So I'll give you an overview of that. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the house. Okay, so this is the house, and this is where the owner, Amanda, lives. And it is currently decorated for Christmas right now, as you can tell. And I'll just scan over the whole thing. So yeah, the office is also in here. It's right as you walk in this door. And we have people sleep here whenever they want to stay the night. But most of our people that are normally here at the barn are away on Christmas vacations and stuff like that. So there's not very many people at the barn today. But yeah, this is the house. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Next is our two little miniature horses. This is Miko and Magic. And they both stay in this little stall together because they're together basically all the time. So they just stay in this little stall that we designed for them. So yeah, it's them in their stall. It's decorated with snowflakes, and there's a little present for them. So yeah, that's them. And now we're going to move on to our main barn. Over here is the main barn, as you can tell, and across from it is some of our outside stalls. So yeah, I'll get to those in a minute. First, this is Royal Renegade, or Renegade, and he is one of our top show jumpers here. He's in there with his blanket on and his halter. There's his tack box, and this is Gracie, the barn cat. And there is a picture of one of Amanda's past horses. There's a present in a tree, and he's owned by Amanda. And here is Magical Miyuki and Comet. They're in here, and they're also owned by Amanda. All these horses in these three stalls are owned by Amanda. And it says, please do not feed the horses. It's their tack box. Over here, this is Watch Me Shine, or Shiloh. He's just in there. And there is his tack box, a brush, another tree, a present, and a radio. And also, this barn is also outlined with lights. So yeah, and here is padding along the barn's floor. So yeah, that is the main barn. Now I will show you the outside stall. Okay, so we'll start here. This is Casey, and he is one of our newest horses at the barn. He currently doesn't have a show name yet, but we are working on getting him one. And he is a show jumper. So yeah, that's him, his red blanket and his stalls outlined. These little snowflakes as well. And over here, this is Pride of Dixie, or Dixie, and she is Bridget's horse, one of Bridget's horses, and she does mostly halter showing. And her stalls out on these little snowflakes as well. And these two stalls are rotating stalls, so we rotate horses in and out from here with the pasture and stuff like that. So yeah, that's these two stalls, and now I'll show you the other two outside stalls. Okay, so here is our other two outside stalls, and here we have Shadow, and she is owned by Bridget. She currently doesn't have a show name yet because she is one of Bridget's newest horses, so we're still working on getting her a show name. So yeah, and she is a Tennessee walking horse mare. She's very pretty. Down here, her stall is decorated with garland and snowflakes. Over here, this is Bridget, and she is checking up on one of her horses. This is Starfire, and she has two foals. This is Lily, and Millie is back there, as you can see. And Lily's show name is Tiger Lily, and Millie's show name is Little Miss Millie. So yeah, and that's her and her little blanket. So yeah, and her stall is decorated in garland and snowflakes as well. So yeah, that is the outside stalls on the side. So now let's move on to the feed room. Okay, so here is the entrance to the feed room, and you just open this door like so, and you just go in here. Here we have a little rug and some padding down on the floor. Here we have bags of treats, a bucket, some feed bins with sweet feed, barley, and oats. Up here we have some fly spray, supplements, bottles, some more treats over there, like carrots and stuff like that, some scissors right there. Here we have a bucket of apples, some hay over there, bucket of feed, and that is where the dog and cat food goes. And there is a hay bucket or basket right there. So yeah, that is the feed room. Okay, so right outside the feed room is a little area for our dogs to stay. And we have a little dog house, and there's some chew toys and a bowl and a bone. And here is Lucy, our Jack Russell Terrier, and this is Dolly, our Dalmatian. And over here, this is their little Christmas tree with a present, a bowl, a bone, and a fish for Gracie. And back there, there is the cat litter for Gracie to use as well. So yeah, this is a little area for the dogs and the cat to hang around at. Over here we have our barn where we keep our stud horses at. In here, this is Crimson Tide, or Crimson, and back there he has a hay net, and this is his halter. And here is their Christmas tree with the presents for the 3 stallions in this barn. Over here, this is Dark Pride, or Kai, and he is just getting a drink of water. Here's the sound. It says, "Please do not feed the horses." This is Kai's halter. And over here, this is Dance for my Lance, or Lance, and he's just looking outside of his stall, and there's his halter. And their stalls are also decorated with garland and snowflakes. So yeah, that is the stud barn. Okay, so in here, this is our tack room. I'll give you a quick overview of it. So over here, we have a helmet, a camera back there, a trophy with some flowers in it. Here are some fryers that we just set up here. Down here, there is a grooming kit, and then there is 2 other grooming boxes down there with some brushes in it. Here we have some posters up here, and the sign says absolutely no smoking in barn area. Over there, that is Bridget's tack, and there's one of her ribbons and her hat right there. There's some pictures of some of our horses and riders. There is Magical Miyuki and Comet right there. And down here we have our plants, because we get our plants inside during the winter. There's one of our Mustang halters for when we get our Mustangs up. There is the barn rules. If you want to pause that and read it, you can. So yeah, that's that. And there is Amanda's saddle and bridle on this little rack right here. And here's one of our roping saddles. It's got a really big horn on it. Here's another one of our plants with the watering can back there. Back there we have some lead ropes. Here is our stud chain that we use when we breed our horses. Here's one of our Arabian halters. We don't currently own an Arabian right now, but we are thinking of getting one. There's a Western bridle, Bridget's bow racing bridle, and 2 more bridles. So yeah, that is the tack room. I'll give you another overview. So yeah, now we'll move on to the washing area. Okay, so this is our wash stall area / muck out area. You just come in through this little gate. Here we have a chair that we just set there. Over here, this is our wash stall. We have some cross ties. There's some shampoo and soap. And there's our sprayer we spray the horses with. Back here we have a broom and a rake, and we just have some stuff where someone has swept up and put that in the pile. There's our muck out bucket. Here we have Historia and her full Haruka, and the gate to their stall is around that corner over there. So yeah, they're just hanging out back here. They're really pretty. They're Morgans. They just hang out back here in this little sheltered area. So yeah, that is the wash stall area / muck out area. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you guys is the pasture, and it is currently holding our stallions right now. So first you come up, here is the gate, and here's the sign that says please keep gate closed. There's a gate and it's decorated. You come into the gate. Here is Shakespeare's masterpiece, or Shakespeare, and he's wearing this halter and blanket. He is a Shire stallion. Back there is their feed trough. Over here, this is Red Canyon, or Red. He's wearing his blanket. He is a quarter horse stallion. Over here, this is Rocketeer, and he is an Appaloosa stallion, and he is the sire of Starfire's 2 twin Appaloosa foals, Lily and Millie. And here is Ace. He is a quarter horse gelding, and he just likes to stay with Rocketeer here, and 2 are best buddies. And all the way back here, this is Marco. We currently don't have a show name for him yet, but he is just back here running around, so in his blanket. So yeah, and we rotate these blankets out when we put the other stallions and geldings out here in the pasture. And we also rotate the stallions out with the mares so they can have their time in the pasture. So yeah, that is the big pasture. Okay, so now we're back at the start at the gate. So yeah, I am going to give you guys an overview of my barn now. yeah, that is my barn decorated for Christmas. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, thanks for watching.